Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out Bury the Light from Devil May Cry 5, which is Virgil's theme. I've always been meaning to play this game. It looks so cool, but I've never really got into the Devil May Cry games, so I'm the type of person where if I can, I'd rather prefer to start at the beginning and play through the entire series or something like that. But I've only ever played a little bit of 3, like many years ago, but it does seem cool. Like, I like the fighting style and stuff, but yeah. This game looks awesome. I just never checked it out, so I'm excited to check this out because you guys have suggested it a number of times, and I was just in a stream for Genshin the other day and we were talking about this as well, so I figured why not check it out. It has really high praise, so I'm sure I'm gonna love it. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'd also like to give out a shout out to my Patreon supporters, because without your support I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I'm doing, so thank you all. And without further ado, let's check out Bury the Light from Devil May Cry 5. Excited. Before it gets started, like, I get some Doom vibes a little bit from this. Like, there's the violin, which isn't necessarily Doom, but like the little bit of a crunchy guitar element that's coming in at the very beginning, it sounds like. That's really interesting and gives me that vibe. Again, I don't know how it's going to build and change because we got 9 minutes of this, so I'm sure it'll be pretty diverse, but let's keep going. Ooh, this is so good already. Like, I love I can definitely see like the Doom references, or like not different references, but like the comparison to Doom a little bit more, just because that guitar is very reminiscent of like the type of thing you would hear in a Doom game. But this is also set off on its own. Like, the vocals are fantastic. Really reminds me of like a little bit of Disturbed, maybe some Shine Down or things like that. Like, it just sounds fantastic. Like, and I can't wait to see how this evolves, because this is already just such a stunning melody. The drums too. Nice. Yeah, this percussion is so good. Like, the percussion synth in the background and the guitar riffs, just so good. And of course the vocals are fantastic too. Like, every element so far is just nailing it with how high quality this all is. that chorus was so good. Like, this actually plays when you're just playing the game as this character or something like that. Like, this is a crazy song to have in the background while you're just doing a fight in a video game. Like, it's just a fantastic song all around. Like, again, the vocalist, the way that they scream and that like kind of grittiness to their voice just sounds so amazing. And with the like electronic elements, like the little bit of synth in the background and the guitar like backing it, like it just sounds so fantastic. Like, I definitely hear, like, 'cause like I said Shine Down before, and I think that's probably one of the closer comparisons in musical groups, or maybe yeah, Disturbed a little bit too, although Disturbed is a little bit more gritty, I think. But this is still incredible. Like, I can't wait to see how it changes over time, because we're only 3 minutes in. This percussion here is so good, like doom doom cat doom 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 cat. Like, it's so awesome. Like, and there's not really too much else. Like, there's a little bit of the driving like guitar riffs every once in a while, but it's mostly the drums and the vocals here, and they're fantastic. Like, that little bit of modification on the vocals also sounds incredible. Like, this is just fantastic. I always love how vocalists like this, they can scream, but they can also harmonize. Like, I'm guessing this is Victor Borba, or maybe Casey Edwards, but either way, like, this is fantastic. Like, just such a incredibly skilled vocalist. I need to look into more from them, because yeah, it's stunning, the range of their vocals here, being able to scream like that and as well as harmonize, and like, yeah, just it flows so well. It's just such a skilled vocalist, clearly. Want to go back, get that scream again, like the end of that chorus there. Like, that was just such a good vocalization. Like, the way you can almost hear the grittiness of the voice at the beginning of this, like this bar, and as we get to the end, it just gets more and more intense, and like, yeah, it just sounds fantastic. bit of a breakdown here, different change to the kind of tempo and the style of vocals we're doing here. That's, I was just gonna say, that synth section there, just the little synth breakdown with the drums in the background, that was excellent. Excellent way to come off that last chorus. It's like chorus husband. This is fantastic. You hear like just the strumming in the background, the constant strumming, and then you have like the random like individual notes that just carry through this, as well as, and the vocalists are just like kind of a little bit lowered, and then they're probably gonna blow it up again coming up in here pretty quick and just go crazy again. But yeah, that little breakdown section before, it really reminded me of Corpse, if you've ever heard his music. But obviously I believe this came before he started making music, so he may have even been influenced by the style of like breakdown in this, but regardless, that was fantastic. And this song overall is just so amazing. I can see why people love it so much, and yeah, I do too. Like, this is already fantastic. Each bar in that, the guy just did something different with his vocals, and that was incredible. Like, each one was just so unique, and you could see my react. Like, I'm like, what the, like, how are they doing that? That was awesome. Like, just such an interesting changes to the voices, like, the vocals, I mean, like, especially this last one. Like, that was probably the best of the three that they did there for this little like section here. Solo. Nice. I always love it when they do this. They take like they do a guitar solo at some point, and it like reiterates the melodies that we've heard through the song that were done usually in vocals, and they replicate it using the just electric guitar. And especially if you got a skilled electric guitarist, it just sounds phenomenal like this does. Like, it works so well. And the melodies throughout the song, like the vocals and the way that the vocals like harmonize with the melodies, like, it works so well here in this guitar form. It's excellent. And it just trails off with a little synth melody there for the end. But that was amazing. Like, it just continually blew me away. Like, the vocals were so good, and the way that the main singer like could scream and modify their voice to both harmonize as well as like go down low and do like almost like a corpse style voice, and then go back up and do like just crazy screams and like harmonize, and like that was so good, so varied. And the different styles of guitar melody and the different synth melodies and the drums too, like such good percussions. Like every single element just hit it out of the park with how good it was. Like that was stunningly good. Like again, I can see why, like when you go through a song that's almost 10 minutes long and it feels like it was like a minute, just because of how intense it is and how crazy it is and how varied it is. Like there was always something new happening to experience, and it just blew me away for like the entire time. Like that was fantastic. Holy. Like, you guys have to let me know if other Devil May Cry music is anywhere near this good, because I'd happily check it out, because I don't think I've ever heard any music from Devil May Cry at this point. But and I also should probably eventually play the game, because I do love like Dante's Inferno, the Divine Comedy story and stuff like that. So I know who Virgil is, I know who Dante is in the story sense, but I don't know who they are in the sense of the game. Like I only know a little bit about the characters and stuff like that. But regardless, this was incredible. So if you thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you got anything else you'd like me to check out, make sure you throw it in the comments, and if you got make sure you hit the like button and subscribe as well. And until next time, later days folks. And I'm ready, don't you think?